We're coming to you live this time because we want you to understand something. The economic truth will keep you up to financial news. Market Hawks. We pretty much had a newsletter, but now it's time to show y'all more from a visual point and a personal point of view of how we see things. But the year has been crazy, and we want to move forward, and we want y'all to start to tune into our channel and get acquainted with us, because we have a lot more to give you. A lot of things is put in writing, but this time we need to go visual so you can feel, see, and get an understanding of who we are and what we're about. You know, right now it's a lot going on in the markets. We have a heavy point of view that's coming straight to you, because the tech market is going crazy. You have so much to get informed about, because we are not your financial influencers, we are your financial informer. And we want you to be able to understand, from the everyday working person to up to the higher echelon investor. We touch on many different levels, but we're going to start right here so you can get a basic understanding of investing, a basic understanding of America and how it works. Because it is important in going into the next 4 years, things are going to change from many different angles. So you need to be informed and understand. The reason why we have this book, NVIDIA, because NVIDIA is one of the case in points. And when I say case in points, NVIDIA has changed many lives. When I say lives, it has created many millionaires. It has created wealth. It's a machine. And it's a machine that you need to know about. Why you need to know about this machine? Because we're talking about artificial intelligence. And it is the chip maker. It is the darling. It is the number one engine that is fueling and pushing what you see going into the stock markets. Right now, the stock market is where everyone needs to be. Not when should you be invested. You need to get started right now, because you're already behind. You have to have your money working for you. I don't care what you are doing. It is important. Savings is all right, but we need to get to the point where we're consistently investing from the basics, 101, how to buy a stock, common stock, preferred stock, where do we get it, where do we trade it at, what do it give me on my return, to understand the basic fundamentals. And that's what it comes down to, starting from square one all the way to 10, because that's where it begins. You're in America, and a job is just a place of income. And I always tell people, most of the time, the reason why you're stressing is because you're working more than you're investing. And we have to get up to speed, because you have a whole world going on of artificial intelligence. Some people know nothing of it. Some of you have heard of NVIDIA and may think it's a meme stock. It's not a meme stock. It is an actual company that fuels so much wealth, a $3.3 trillion company. It is one of the MACDs, one of the largest companies to change how things are going to change in the future. Because the future is going to deal more with a lot of technology. And we're just bringing it to you this way because Market Hawks has been in existence. We've been out dealing on the grassroots, shaking hands in the back alleys, in the gutter, teaching and preaching about investing. So this is a new way for us to deliver. So we decided to go to YouTube, live to you. All y'all like to use your phones, push buttons and watch TV, watch your phone and clickbait. This ain't clickbait. This is your financial fate. And your financial fate decides on what do you do. What you do now will pretty much determine how your life will turn out in 2028, 2030. Because your preparation for your destination has to start now. Jobs are okay. You know, it's a place of income and it suffices your daily needs. You need to get in a situation to where you know what's going on in these free markets. The free markets, we're talking about everything, asset classes. We're going to talk about stock markets. We're going to talk about cryptocurrency. We may even touch on real estate. We're going to touch on how do you put your money to work and allow it to work for you 24 hours around the clock. And it's a complex subject, especially for our community, because it's not common to our community. All we know how to do is put our body on the line and make money. But we have to overcome that. We have to get over our fears. Your financial fears is one of the major reasons why we have lacked in investment. Investment is the gateway and the key to the future. You may not see it that way, but going into the future, that's pretty much what it's going to be. We'll talk about many different subjects. We're going to talk about law. And from, especially those from my hometown, Baltimore, we'll get into different cases of money laundering, Ken Ravenel. Some of y'all are familiar with him, some of y'all are not. But everything ties into economics. Every decision that you make and every step that you take always end up coming to some type of economical outcome. And that's the state that we're in. Everybody's fragile right now. Everybody's worried of how my life is going to turn out. Why? Because Trump in the office. I understand Trump's in the office, but you need to know how to use it and how to capitalize off of what's going on, your political situation. You don't have to be into politics, but you have to be into the money, because the money is where it's at.